This week's mid-flight attack on an American Airlines flight attendant is highlighting a continuing problem for airlines with no signs of slowing.
Yeah, this week, in fact, the FAA reported a record number of unruly passenger reports. So far this year, there have been 4,941 reports of unruly passengers. Nearly 3,600 are due to masking, and investigators have opened more than 900 cases so far this year. It's unclear if this latest attack on a flight to California has led to charges, but the FBI certainly is involved. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager in live tonight with the increased frustration from airline workers. Peyton.
Heather, a union rep for thousands of American Airlines pilots calls this record number of unruly passengers enraging. The Allied Pilots Association says this is putting packed planes in critical flying conditions with the holidays just weeks away.
The message is not getting through. This is an aircraft safety issue.
As in-flight unruly passengers continue to escalate, American Airlines pilot Captain Dennis Tager hopes his message is loud and clear.
The moment something happens in the back of the airplane, as captain, my attention is off of my primary duty and onto the back of the airplane.
Oh, you I see you.
Captain Tager represents the Allied Pilots Association, which represents all American Airlines pilots. He's calling on stricter punishments for air rage. All eyes are on the most recent incident. A flight bound for California diverted to Denver after a passenger assaulted a female flight attendant on board. American says the passenger punched the employee multiple times in the face, breaking her nose.
Halfway through the flight, all of the lights came on and the captain asked for two able-bodied men to come to the front, which automatically is alarming.
Once the plane safely landed, the passenger was taken into custody. As the FBI and FAA continue to investigate, American Airlines assures this passenger is now permanently banned from flying.
This is happening far too often.
American Airlines CEO Doug Parker calls this attack one of the worst displays of unruly behavior the airline has ever witnessed. Some witnesses allege the incident started over a face mask, but the airline says there's no information to suggest that. But the FAA does say of the record 4,900 unruly passenger reports this year, more than 3,500 are mask-related. The FAA has since doubled the fine for refusing to wear a mask.
This type of behavior has to stop, and the best deterrent is aggressive criminal prosecution.
While this specific suspect's name or charges haven't been released, violence against an airline employee is a federal offense. 923 investigations have been opened into unruly passengers this year. In 2019, there were just 146, and that was with a larger number of travelers overall. Captain Tager also asks for more police presence at airports, as well as regulation of alcohol before boarding.
So if you want to risk ever traveling again, this is what you're putting on the line.
The Association of Professional Flight Attendants tells me that the flight attendant from Wednesday's incident is out of the hospital and she is back home, but no other further information is being released on the investigation.